back in Fontana once again with my man Black Rob back there. Cue the whoa. We had to make our complimentary baker's run that we do out here every time that we're here. Well, Rob gets to have it all the time, he lives out here, but just letting you guys know and giving you guys another update on the car. This is going to be the third video of the series, but it'll be the last. So well, it'll be the last for 2018. There's nothing really else that's going to go on with the car, but today we're actually going to put my motor and trans together and put it in the car. That'll be the main goal of the day today, and after that we can close the garage and let it sit until 2019. I do have quite a bit of other projects that need to be completed and need to take my time. Follow along today on the final episode of this car for now. So as far as where we've gotten, this is where we are now. So the motor has everything on it. It has a couple bits missing. I need a larger belt for the ATI damper to run the alternator. We've ran all the wiring. Rob went ahead and helped me wire the injectors in a different way, a little bit cleaner through the bottom of the intake manifold. I went ahead and installed the knock sensor today, which I didn't have, and my NIS port adapter is hidden in there somewhere. I installed that as well. Maybe you can see it. Ah, there it is. There's a little guy right there. So we got that in there. It's pretty much ready to go. As for the transmission, we already converted it to a cable transmission. I just needed the 2 pins that go, we can't see it, there you go. So I just needed the 2 pins that go to the shift fork, which is those 2. I had those 2 from Nissan. I had ordered them a while back, but if I would have waited for Greg V, I would have never got them. Shout outs to Greg V. So that was done, that was all taken care of. So we're gonna go ahead and mate the transmission to the motor. I have a new clutch disc over there. My old pressure plate seems to be in just fine condition, all the teeth are good. And then I have a Fidanza flywheel over here with a new friction surface. Don't ever forget to put this, what do they call this, Rob?
Flex plate.
Yeah, but flex plate is usually used for like a shim. Maybe?
It's a shim.
Let's call it a shim, because flex plates are for automatic transmissions. Yeah, so don't ever forget to install this shim. This definitely spaces out the input shaft correctly. So I see a lot of guys skip that part or install their flywheel and clutch and then realize they didn't put it back.
Then you gotta take all that crap off.
Exactly, then you gotta take all that crap off and redo it all over again and retorque everything to spec. What I also have in here in my box of OEM goodies is, I think I had bought brand new dowel pins, Rob, so that we can align everything just in case I'm missing any dowel pins. But maybe, just maybe, I may be mistaken. Yeah, I think I'm missing one, Rob.
There you are.
You know I have dowel pins. Well, in any case, I saw them a little bit earlier. We have dowel pins in here. I am going to be running this pedal to help with heel towing. This is off of a European model 370Z or 390Z, I think is over there. Whatever the model is, it has this little extension right here. The pedal I have is off of the 350Z now, which is just it doesn't have this extra portion right here, but should make heel towing a little bit easier. But the real question is, where are the dowel pins? Dang, Rob. They're in there. There's a bag of dowel pins in there somewhere. So that's what we have to do today. We'll get that guy, mate it with that guy, go into that guy, and then call it a year. Done. So how far have we gotten on the car? this is where we're at right now. Motor is in, transmission's in, cross member's in, but one single bolt wants to be a pain, and that's going to be the one that goes to the rear mount. All other ones are playing nicely, except for the one on the rear mount. We're off about, I'd say about 1/4 inch. So we'll go ahead and get that. We'll go ahead and play with the motor, try to tilt it back and forth for a while. We got a little irritated with it, so we took a 5-minute break, and that turned into a 45-minute break, that turned into an 1.5-hour break and a photo shoot. So we'll get that in, and let's go ahead and finish that up. In the meantime, I did find those dowel pins I had said I had earlier. Did I not, Rob?
Yes.
Did I not find those damn things, and now I lost them again? Oh, here they are. Check them out. Guys, replace your dowel pins if you don't have any. It should be 2 dowel pins just to align your motor and transmission together. It also holds that flex plate. Flex plate? What do we call it? Gas?
Well, it lines up the train too.
What are we calling the flex plate?
Yeah. The shim.
The shim. There's a ring to that. The shim?
Yes.
I like the shim.
The shim.
I wonder why.
The shim.
Yeah, I wonder why. The shim? I think. Oh wait, my license plate isn't the shim. So we again replace that, put that shim in, put it together, and yeah, this is as far as we've gotten. There's a lot of wiring for me to do once I get back into working on this car sometime next year, but it'll probably be before then. I'll probably put my hands in it a little bit here and there. But I do have to finish the other 2 projects we got going, which is a Deal Cars P10, and what else do we have going? No, his doesn't count. His is more of a save me project, you know? So a Deal Cars we have to finish. You should have by now already seen him getting tuned. If not, it'll be after this. Depends on how fast I edit. I don't know if I'll have enough time.
I don't know if we'll have enough time.
My oil cooler's hanging out the front. It won't be hanging like this forever. It'll just stay there for now. I'll go ahead and place this where it needs to go. I'll riv nut the radiator support and bolt it in. It was bolted in before by a sheet metal screw, but this time I'll drill it out and riv nut it since I have the tool for it. I don't know what header I'm gonna run yet. I had a 20V header, but a little birdie told me they were gonna hook me up with a header, so I don't know what's gonna go on. So if that does happen, I'll run that header, which is just an ASP header, so I'll run that instead. I'll probably get a little more clearance out of it, so I wouldn't mind running that since this car is more so for road racing than anything else. And that's it for now. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to finishing this, and that's about it for now. We're losing daylight. Oh yeah, look at this valve car, sick. Yeah, I love that thing. All right, let's continue. So as we were listening to the Dodgers beating the Brewers, go blue. We're done for the day. It's over. No more. The car will now put into its final resting place for the winter. And we won't see it again until 2019 for those who are not bilingual, and that'll be it. And as far as we got it back on the ground. And oh, you can't see that. No light. Alright, let me get some light real quick. Alright, so this is as far as we got. So it'll sit like this for a while. But I do have my custom airbox ready. I have a lot of wiring to hide and fix and really rewire. So it'll all get said and done. The interior needs to be completely redone. I do plan on running 2 Sparkle seats for the interior. More than likely Sparkle Evo 2 US's, since I'm a big boy. And that's pretty much it, man. We have the oil cooler kind of in place. How everything's gonna sit pretty much. So again, I appreciate you guys following along. Project RD, and everybody always wonders why I call it Project RD. For those of you who may not know, I call it the Red Dragon, but there's a reason for that, and it's because of my favorite movie, Old School. Play the clip.
Wow, that's really loud.
Yeah, thanks.
Took the restrictor plate off, give the Red Dragon a little more juice. But let's keep that on the down low. It's not exactly street legal. Hey, Mike.
Now you understand why I call it Project RD. Robert, you'll understand when you watch the video.
Okay.
So we're just cleaning up. So if you guys like videos like this, want to see more content, like and subscribe. We always appreciate it. And we'll keep bringing you more content. Once we have more things for Project RD here, we'll be bringing it to you, but it won't be for a while. Until then, enjoy the rest of the content on our channel. Thanks to Rob for letting me keep my box at his house, or crap box, or taxi, or whatever you want to call a Sentra anywhere in the world. Thanks to him for letting me do all the work here, and thanks to all the guys that have helped me out. Thanks to all the vendors who have provided great service for me to get stuff, except for Greg Vogel. You take too long. I'll still buy from you, but he takes way too long. And that's it. So like and subscribe. Peace out, guys.